Good evening. As I read this, you have to keep in mind there is no English accent. I can't do it, I'm sorry. But I think the words are more important. And I think that the second thing I'd like to say to you is that Saros was one of those guys who was very fun-loving, joked around a lot, and I can't relay that feeling. But his spelling, and he was quite proud of it, was atrocious. So if you read this, you can see his misspelling. He doesn't have punctuation, that type of thing that we in college know. He was an ordinary guy, 19 years old when he joined, 19 years old when he died. So the letters were published on April 27th, May 1st, 12th of May, 14th of May, and the final letter I will read in full. He wrote to his mother, her name was Helena, and they call their mothers over there Mom, M-U-M. His father was Robin, and his brothers are Zach, 21, and Stevie, 17. So, I will read part of the first letter he wrote, just a part because it's too long. Hello, Mom. I've just got your bluey over. Bluey is the English term working class people for letter. Bluey, B-L-U-E-Y. I've gotten your bluey, the first one. Yeah, you are right. It does get fucking hot. I can't work out whether I'm tanned or just burnt the fuck. I've spoken to you on the phone, so you know what I've been doing. I'm well proud of you losing all that weight. Suppose you got a pretty incentive. We've had the same shit maybe a month here. Every day is a Monday out here. You kind of lose track of days. I can't work out if it's going fast or slow. This pen is shit, it's doing my head in. That's part of the first letter he wrote on April 27th. He was deployed to Afghanistan in the spring. The second letter he wrote home again was on 1st of May. Part of it goes this way. It's long, but I'll just give you the short paragraph. He says, "Hi, Mom and family," blah, blah, blah. But then the second paragraph, which I'll share with you, goes like this. Ever so often we get old people in churches send us little gifts like baby wipes, razors, sweets, and stuff. So it's quite a bit of a morale. Got some pretty good photos. I'll have to bring my camera back so we can get that Kosovo collage on the go to bring back on November 5th. That's when he was deployed to return to England. If you saw what and where I've been sleeping, you would be shocked. So pictures will back me up. The third letter Cyrus wrote home was on May 12th. And part of it goes, the short part goes, on some Saturday news, one of our riflemen died a few days back. We had a parade and a few minutes silence. It's so strange how many emotions you go through living in these conditions. It's like everything wants to beat you and ruin your day. It's about not letting it get to you, and not worry, nothing fucking gets to me. Well, I'm off, I love you. All loads, thanks for my parcels and letters. The fourth letter Cyrus wrote home was done on May 14th. And I'll just read the short part again. I think you said you were going on a weight loss thing a few days. Hope that went well. Just keep going. 37 days I'll be home. Not that I'm counting or anything. Think there's a bird coming in today at 13:30, so this bluey will probably arrive with the others. Well, as always, gotta go. I'll try ringing when I get the top-up of minutes on Monday. Fuck knows what day it is. I thought it was sunny today. Haha, well, lots of love to you. Well, his last letter was received by his parents, but Cyrus wrote it in the event that he was killed. He wanted his parents to have that letter in the event he was killed. He was. So I will read this whole thing to you. And it was published in the papers. It goes, so he's writing now, right? He's alive, but he's writing He's writing, and this is revealed now that he's dead because he wants his family to read, to know what he feels. Hello, it's me. This is going to be hard for you to read, Mom, but I know I write this knowing every time you think shit's got too much for you to handle. So don't cry in it, Mom. You can read this and hopefully it will get you all through. For a start, shit, I got hit. Now I've got that out of the way, I can say things I've hopefully made clear, or if I haven't, they should clear it up for me. My whole life, you've all been there for me, through thick and thin, bit like a wedding through good and bad. Without you, I wouldn't have made it as far as I have. I died doing what I was born to do. I was happy, and I felt great about myself. Although the army was sadly the ending of me, it was also the making of me, so please don't feel any hate toward it. One thing I know, I never made clear to you all, I make jokes about my life starting in the army. That's very wrong. My life began a long time ago before that. Obviously, you know what I mean. All the times I've tried to neglect the family, get angry when you try to teach me right from wrong. What I mean to say is only I realized you were trying to help when I joined the army, and without your help, I would never have the balls, the grit, and the damn right determination to crack on and do it. If I could have a wish in life, it would be able to say I've gone and done things many would never try to do. And going to Afghan has fulfilled my dream, my goal. Yes, I am young, which as a parent must break your heart. But you must also find the strength I found to do something no matter how big the challenge. As I'm writing, I can see you all crying and mourning my death, but if I could have one wish in an afterlife, it would be to stop your crying and continue your dreams as I did, because if I were watching only, that would break my heart. So dry your tears and put on a brave face for the rest of your family and friends who need you. I want each and every one of you to fulfill a dream, and at the end of it, look what you have done and feel the accomplishment and achievement I did. Only will you understand how I felt when I passed away. And this line is specifically to his brothers. You are both amazing men and will continue to be throughout your lives. You both deserve to be happy and to fulfill all your dreams. To his dad, he writes, my idol, my friend, my best friend, my teacher, my coach, everything I ever succeeded in my life, I owe to you, and maybe a little bit of me. You are a great man and a perfect role model. In the past 2 years of being in the Army, I noticed that me and you have been on the best of level we have ever been. I thank you for nothing, because I know you all have given me is not there to be thanked, because you did it because you love me. And that is my proudest moment I could ever say. And lastly, he writes directly to his mom. He says, Mom, where do I start with you? For a start, you're perfect, your smell, your hugs, the way your life was dedicated to us boys, and especially the way you cared each and every step you took for us boys. I love you. You were the reason I made it as far as I did. You were the reason I love more than any child I know, and that made me special. You're all such great individuals, and I hope this letter will get through to you this shit time. Just remember, do not mourn my death as hard as this will seem. Celebrate a great life that has its ups and downs. I love you more than you would ever know, and in your own individual ways help me get through it all. I wish you all the best with your dreams. And then this is very English. Remember, chin up, head down, with love, Sarah. These letters were read recently at a reading, an anti-war reading in full, because the people in England are getting pissed off that the British soldiers are working with the Americans and they're dying for nothing. Thank you.